Hey guys, welcome back to the garden. Today I'm going to show you 2 free and very easy ways to improve your soil for free over the winter. Last year I repeatedly told y'all to gather and save as many leaves as you could, but I didn't tell you how to use them. Right now our trees are just starting to turn colors here in Central Texas, and pretty soon I'll have more leaves than I know what to do with, and that's exactly how I like it. What you're gonna do is we're gonna create something called leaf mold. Right here, these are my tubs of leaf mold. Now you can see that there's leaves on top from this season, but look it. Now I'm not putting my hand directly in there because I know for sure that there's some spiders in this area and I'm a chicken. But see how this just breaks down really crumbly? Almost no effort, very easy to do, very hands-off. Let me walk you through the steps so that you can do it too. Step 1, acquire leaves. The easiest way for me is to just use my lawnmower with the bag attached and mulch them up right there in the bag. It's kind of like vacuuming your yard, and if you take them from your neighbor's yards, ask first, but most of the time they're very happy to have those leaves gone. I also get a huge amount of leaves for free from neighbors that bag them up for me, and all I have to do is pick them up. Step 2, you're gonna mulch them really fine with your lawnmower. For me, this is easiest to do on my patio because I can turn the pile and make sure I get that base layer that doesn't always like to break down. The more finely it's mulched, the much faster it breaks down. Step 3, you're gonna fill up your pots or your containers with your leaf mold. What really matters here is that it has a way to drain. You're gonna water it really well, and then the hardest step of all is to just leave it alone. You gotta leave it alone for like 3 to 6 months, and you can leave it for longer than that, but mine was ready about 6 months later, and I only remembered to water it like once a month. If you remember to water it a little bit more than that, or if you turn it and aerate it and give it a little bit more, that activates the microbes a little better, you'll have leaf mold much faster. But I'm lazy, which we're rebranding as efficient. I am busy. I am very busy. You're gonna leave it alone, except for you're gonna water it like once a month in the winter and a little bit more often in the summer when it's really dry. You're trying to keep it moist so that all the little microbes in there can break down the leaf mold for you. Then once you have the leaf mold, once it's broken down, this is an excellent soil conditioner. So you can add it to your beds, you can top dress with it, you can mulch with it, but this is gonna improve drainage, it's gonna improve the soil structure, and it's just gonna make your soil in the bed a lot easier to work with and a lot better for your plants. The second method that I like to use, you're gonna need a shovel and some kitchen scraps. Got some kitchen scraps right here. I wouldn't do this directly in your bed because this takes a little bit of time to break down and it can cause problems with the nutrient balance in your bed. But all I do is we're gonna bury it. Looking good. That's good. You see this white? There's a deep layer of white right here on the wood chips. That is your mycelia, which is fungus growth. So that's good. You want that breaking down your wood chips. All right, it is not that deep. The hole isn't that deep, but I'm not concerned because I don't have anything in here that's going to be attracting animals to dig it up. There's no meat scraps. It is mostly just eggshells. We got some pomegranate, banana peel, and a couple of kale stems. So this is pretty simple. I'm just gonna put it in the bottom, put it in the hole. I like to break it down just a little bit. And fill it back up. Now, it may not be intuitive how this is going to feed my soil beds, but in about 3 to 6 months, when I need to remulch my beds, I take the mulch from the pathway and put that on top of the beds. And then I refill the pathway with all the new fresh chips, because those fresh chips, they're the ones that pull the most nitrogen out of your soil, and they get, give them a few months to break down, and they're going to take way less nitrogen out of your soil. The other thing is doing this throughout the pathway. This is going to keep the microbe life active here and keep the soil breaking down the new wood chips, so that there's always that cycle of more organic matter coming, breaking down, and feeding my garden beds. All right, guys, that is it. I'm trying to be as quick as possible to save myself and y'all some time. I hope this was helpful. Bye.